Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, a bingo battle report. And if you didn't see my previous video, I basically let the dice guards decide my army list. And tonight I'm playing my son. He's got his Space Marines, and we're playing 1750 points. Now the bingo list originally was 2k, so I've dropped the last two units that were rolled off, which was the Heavy Destroyer and the Doomsday Ark. So what I have is two squads of 10 Immortals with Gauze, a squad of 10 Warriors in a Ghost Ark. I have Illuminor here and Nemesaur. I have 10 Light Guard, they're just standard, so no shields. And then I have 2 Annihilation Barges, and the Deceiver and the Nightbringer. This is going to be a really interesting game. We just rolled for a mission, we're going to set up, so I'll come back in a second. Okay, we are ready to go. So we are playing the Scouring. We have the 6 objectives. I have a 2, 3 and 2 points one on my side. Space Marines have a 4, 2 and 3 point on their side. They've deployed Thunderfire Cannon. We've got some Centurions, 10 Tacticals, 10 Tacticals. There's another 10 Tacticals and a Rhino in reserve. There's 9 Stern Guard and Tigerius in a drop pod. 5 Assault Marines and a Vindicator up over there. I'm currently going second. I tried to seize the initiative, but I rolled a 1. So we're looking at Space Marine turn 1. Okay, so that was turn 1 for the Space Marines. I did forget to mention they've got 5 Terminators deep striking as well. Okay, so the drop pod came down here. It did scatter backwards, but it was still in rapid fire range, and took out my Nightbringer there. I had 12 wounds to do. I saved the first dollop, but I lost him right at the end. So that was first blood to the Space Marines. The Centurions used their missile launchers and last cannon shot my Annihilation Barge here. I did jink, but didn't manage to get to the armour. And that was it. So we're looking now at turn 1 for the Necrons. Okay, so that was turn 1 for the Necrons. Time to retaliate. So I moved everything up. In the shooting phase, I rolled on the Catan's power and managed to get a 1, the Antimatter Meteor, which is a massive blast template, strength 8, AP3. Took a big chunk of the Stern Guard out. I then shot the 2 Annihilation Barges at the Centurions. The one that could shoot normally did do no damage, but the one that was snap firing did take a wound off the front guy. Moved these up, only one man could shoot. The shot over there but missed. I then used Eldritch Lance, shot through the gap there, and I managed to immobilise that tank there. The Ghost Ark shot at the tank and the men, but did no damage. I then assaulted with the Light Guard, and I managed to wipe out Tigerius and a couple of men that were left standing there. And that's it. So we're moving on to Space Marines turn 2, reserves, and here they come. So we have Terminators, not out, and another Rhino. Not out either. Okay, so turn 2 for the Space Marines. Okay, so that was turn 2 there for the Space Marines. At this moment in time, with the objectives on this side of the table, there's 9 points over there and 6 points over here. So the Marines are sort of standing back really. Use their grav guns, managed to mobilise me here, take a whole point off. The Thunderfire cannon uses blast along on my Light Guard. I only lost 1, which is quite useful. Over here, the Assault Marines have gone right the way behind the tomb. They're just sort of hiding out there, probably trying to get line break or maybe try and grab this objective. And that was it. So we are now looking at turn 2 for the Necrons. Okay, Necrons turn 2. Right, I had these Immortals here on this 1 point objective. I didn't think it was worth just standing there, so I decided, even though the Centurions are there, just to move these forward and get their guns into range. So I did that. That was immobilised. I moved the Annihilation Barge up there. All 3 of those shot at the Centurions. I managed to take 1 wound off, so that's 1 Centurion gone. These guys just shuffled over, moved the Catan up there, and I moved the Ghost Ark up there. The Light Guard that were there just went over there. I then shot the Ghost Ark at that tank there, it didn't do any damage. Then I used the Catan and I targeted that vehicle. Now, what do you think about this, guys? I got this one here, Trans-Dimensional Thunderbolt, which just seems really odd because I can choose 24 inches, strength 9, AP 1, assault 1, Tesla, or 48 inches, strength 9, AP 1, assault 2, Tesla. So the long range gun is 2 shots and the short range gun is 1 shot, but they're exactly the same strength and AP. That doesn't seem to make sense, does it? I checked in the codex and the codex says the same, so yeah, let me know. Maybe I've missed something, but this seems really, really odd. Anyway, I used that. I've got a 6, so I've got 2 extra dice, and I managed to destroy that. The guys got out. 3 died in the explosion, but they're not pinned. I then took the Light Guard over and I assaulted the other Rhino. Exploded that. 1 of the Marines got out and died. I lost 1 in the explosion. And that was pretty much it. So we're now moving into turn 3 for the Space Marines and their reserves once again. So first of all, the Terminators, they are out, and then the Tactical Squad in the Rhino, they're out as well. Okay, turn 3 coming up. Okay, so that was turn 3 for the Space Marines. The Terminators deep striked there. They didn't scatter. They shot my Immortals. I lost 2 Immortals. From there I lost another Immortal from the grav guns over there. They also shot the LAS and missile launcher at me here. They didn't do any armour penetrations, but I did jink, so I can only snapshot. Over this side of the table I got shot at by both of these guys, by the Vindicator, and that came on from reserve, shot me with the guns as well. I popped off the Resurrection Orb, which was really, really useful. I still lost 5 guys, but the Vindicator shots was the one that really helped me, because I saved all 6 wounds, which was brilliant. And that was it. So we're now looking at turn 3 for the Necrons. Okay, so that's my turn 3. Moved the Annihilation Barge back slightly, moved the Immortals up, and I moved these Immortals up, and then I shot all of those units at the Terminators, killed 4 of them, just 1 left. They didn't fail their leadership, so they're fine. Over this side of the table I moved the Catan up. I chanced my arm shooting the Vindicator, and then I got the gun, which is strength 6 with the 10 shots, so it did nothing. Over this side of the table I moved the Ghost Ark back, shot these guys. I managed to kill 3, which was pretty good, just 2 left. Again, they didn't fail any leaderships. And then over this side the Light Guard moved up, and then I assaulted the 10-man squad that was there. I did pretty well in the assault. I did lose 1 from Overwatch, and then I lost 1 in the assault, but I managed to kill all 9 guys, and the last guy he ran off the board, so that was pretty cool. And then that was it. So we are now looking at turn 4 for the Space Marines. Okay, turn 4 for the Space Marines. The Terminator just retreated back slightly, shocked my Immortals, didn't do any damage. However, the Thunderfire cannon did very well, took out about 3 Immortals. The Centurions shot that unit there, killed all of the Light Guards. The Nemesis survived, and then he shot the last cannon over here, and missile launcher, but didn't do any damage. Over this side of the table, the Vindicator just went behind that building. He's just hiding, trying to protect that 3-point objective over there. These guys here shot Nemesis, but I saved everything. And then over here, the 2 Marines that were left, they're just hiding right behind the tomb there. There's a fast attacker choice, so that is worth a victory point to me. And of course, they're trying to get line breaker potentially as well. Okay, that was it. So we're now looking at turn 4 for the Necrons. Okay, so my turn 4. Move the Immortals up. Actually move these Immortals up over here as well. Move the Annihilation Barge here. Then over this side I moved the Ghost Ark back up over to this objective. The Catan moved up over there. Right, I then continued to shoot. Shot the Immortals at the... I started off with this because it was immobilised. Could only shoot the Terminator, and managed to kill the Terminator, which meant that these could shoot the Centurions. Did no damage. I shot these at the Centurions, did no damage. However, the Catan shot them, and I got a 6 again, so that very nice one, and I rolled a 6 also to get the wounds out, so I got 4 dice, and I wiped them out, so that was useful. The Annihilation Barge here shot that Rhino, immobilised it, and then I assaulted with Nemesis those assault marines there. Those Marines, and then we went into the assault. No wounds were done on either side, and that was it. So we're coming in now to turn 5 for the Space Marines. Okay, so turn 5 there for the Space Marines. They're just trying to salvage a few extra points. These 2 fast attacks here moved up, hiding behind the obelisk. That's line breaker. These guys got out, they managed to move 6 through the terrain, and then they ran 6 as well onto the objective. So they're currently holding that 2-point objective. Over here, Nemesis took a wound. I didn't kill anything. The Thunderfire cannon shot here, scattered off with all 4 blasts, so no damage. And that's it. The Vindicator, of course, is sitting up over there on the 3-point objective. Okay, so it's turn 5 for the Necrons. Okay, my turn 5. So I moved the Immortals up, I moved and ran them, and I moved and ran these Immortals up, just making sure I've got that 4-point objective as the game goes on, Thunderfire cannon, etc. So I did that. This is immobilised, but it's within 3 of that one. So I've got that 1-point objective. I moved the Annihilation Barge back to get that objective, and I moved the Ghost Ark just round there. I shot the Marines with those and the Annihilation Barge, killed a few. Shot the Catan into there. I rolled another 6. That's 3 6s tonight. But I didn't kill anyone because they got cover save. I assaulted, killed a couple in the assault, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, I've got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got Slay the Warlord. That's 11, and the Space Marines have 3. The fast attack there, that's 4, plus I have First Blood 5, so it's 11, 5. Oh no, they've got this one as well, because they're within 3 inches, and they've got objective secured. So it's 11, 7. So let's see if the game goes on. A 5, it does. Turn 6. Okay, so we went to turn 6. Space Marines had their go. We went into the assault here. The Catan wiped them out, and we've just finished the game really, because there's not much the Space Marines can do. Thunderfire cannon tried to shoot me and just scattered off. So I've basically got all of the objectives apart from the one with the Vindicator. Space Marines have got Line Breaker. I've got Line Breaker and Slay the Warlord. Space Marines have First Blood. So I think it's about 5 to 14 points in the end. Great game though, good fun, and the board's looking really good. And we had good fun. So hopefully you enjoyed the battle reports, and as always, thanks for watching.